What's good, everybody? In today's video we're going to cover this GEOYEAO 16-inch Type-C portable monitor. It works with cell phones, consoles, PS5, Nintendo Switch. It's connected to our laptop right now. As you can see, it's extended over via USB-C and then HDMI. Now you can connect this to your phone, USB-C to USB-C as well. It's got a pretty funky little stand, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. It features a 1920 by 1080p IPS screen with Vibrant Hdr Colors and a 178-degree viewing angle. It's got dual built-in speakers that aren't too loud, but they're still amazing. Stay tuned for the whole video. What's good, everybody? So we picked up a brand new laptop. Now we need to get an extended monitor. So this is the GEOYEAO 16-inch Type-C portable monitor with a kickstand. We had another one, but I gave it to my brother. And then when I upgraded my laptop last week, I was like, you know what? I know what the go-to monitor is at the right price. It is a perfect gaming monitor. It can also work with your smartphone and a Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. So now we're gonna press this, and then it gives you this little grid. So this is what you're doing in order to control this. You see how this is moving around now? Monitor screen protector that they gave you. And this is the monitor, right? There's a plastic film on here. There is a little stand, and this stand is actually quite smart. It's just this, and it's a pen, by the way. See? You put it in, and it just stands straight. Like, so smart, so simple, right? So on this side here, you've got your mini HDMI and USB-C, and then you got your headphone jack, and then you got some slots for your fan cooling and speakers. Your other USB-C port is on this side. There is a little manual scroll wheel here for your menus, and then this is your power. Now there is no battery built into this, which is kind of, I wish there was, but there isn't. So it needs to be powered up. Now there's different ways that you can power this, and this is where the cables come in. So these are all the cables that they provided you. Okay, so there is a HDMI to mini HDMI. Okay, so this will allow you to connect PS5 or TV or even DVDs, Blu-rays to the monitor through the port on this side over here, right? Because this is your HDMI, mini HDMI that is. Your other cable is your USB-C to a USB. Okay, you got your charging cube right here, so you can connect this to power, right? The USB goes in here, and then the USB-C goes into here. By the way, you can also work this off of a power bank, which is super cool, because if you're camping on the go or whatever, you can just power that up. You don't even need a computer. We are going to be connecting it to a laptop, by the way. And then the last cable is USB-C to USB-C, and this is what we're going to be using to connect to our laptop. Okay, and they also provided you with this patch installation cleaning kit, which we're not going to bother with. All right, so let's go and take out this cable so we can get going. Now, by the way, you will get audio right away as well. Sorry, this monitor has built-in speakers. So we connected this into our cell phone here that we're recording. It's going to say connected to an external thing. So the laptop turns on, connected to external display, and now you're going to get this little icon here. And by default, this loads. So now we're going to press this, and then it gives you this little grid. So this is what you're doing in order to control this. You see how this is moving around now? So now if I wanted to, go to Google, for example, I could just use the phone. Open that up, and of course, when you double tap, you can see that the keyboard on my phone happens. So we go to YouTube. All right, go. And then whatever I'm doing here, of course, you can see it's working. So it shows you here it's Type-C, and with HDMI, you get audio playing out of here, but with the USB-C to USB-C, you do not. So let's exit out of this and plug this into your laptop. To connect to the laptop, you're gonna need two cables. So your HDMI to mini HDMI. So hopefully you have an HDMI on your laptop like we do, and you plug it into the mini HDMI on the side, and you can see nothing happens. So you need to go and grab your next cable, which is the USB to USB-C. So this is going to supply the power to this computer, and then we're going to plug it into our USB port. Now we're going to see this turn on, and then that's going to do something. You see that? And then now it's going to, by default, we're going to extend it on to here. This is like freaking sharp. Too bad I can't zoom in. And there's a plastic cover on here as well. See that? It's like a protective cover. So I kind of left it on. So this is without it. This is with it. Can't really tell because it's that clean. So here are the side by side. This one actually looks much nicer. So let's see what we have for display now. Identify 1, 2. So we're gonna go extend. So now we got one here, one here. We could do something else complete. Basically, we could just drag it from one to the other. So increase your productivity, 100%, in my opinion. Very nice, no lag. We're gonna increase the volume now all the way up. There is no hiss, no nothing coming, so that's fine. Let's go and pull up a video and play it. So on hand, capacity is 5.2 AH, power 87.2 WH. Very easy to swap this out. It's like a 3-minute thing, basically. Eventually, your battery is going to die if you're going to use this quite often. So it's not very loud. It's definitely not there, so you can be using it as a boombox. That's for sure. But it's nice because you can still hear everything. You also have the ability to access other menu options like brightness, image, color temperature, language, transparency. You can also reset it, blue light miscellaneous options.
So another thing you can connect to this is a gaming console like a Nintendo Switch. So I'll do that next. So I'm going to leave the power plugged in. I'm going to plug in the USB Type-C cable. Plug that into the bottom of the Switch, turn the Switch on. Now I have to disconnect the Joy-Cons. Okay, so you can see this. So if you have a gaming console like a Switch and you want a little bit bigger screen and you want it portable, this is a great option. Super easy to hook up.
Also, this can be powered by power bank, so you could basically just Velcro a power bank to the back of this, and this would always be on, right? That's another way to do it.
So that's the GEOYEAO 15.6-inch portable monitor. If you need a monitor to go, this is a great option. This would be great to go in an RV, second monitor around the home, monitor for taking to trade shows. I think this monitor could also work well for projects where you mount the monitor somewhere, like if you're making a photo booth. If you had a photo booth, you might want to use like a piece of plexiglass in front of this to protect the screen, or if you're making like a video game system. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.